We're here at the CrowdStrike Government Summit with Bryan Jenkins, Director of Sales at Carahsoft. Bryan, thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Let's start by talking a little bit about what steps that you've seen federal agencies take over the past couple of years that have made the most significant impact in protecting government data from your perspective.
Yeah, it's a great question. You know, I think as being a partner to our federal ecosystem, we have the luxury of working with dozens of vendors that align very closely to provide a cohesive security strategy for our customers. I think from the customer point of view, opening themselves up to understand how the commercial marketplace can help them have a layered approach to security. That's edge, that's network, that's cloud, that's on-premise, all the way to data protection, disaster recovery, and understanding that the private sector can really help them build that web, that ecosystem of alliance vendors to have a layered approach. I think in the past we had a lot of government customers that would go and talk to a single vendor, think they can manage their security with a single vendor, and it's just, the threats are too advanced nowadays to go and tackle it with one individual vendor. So having 4 or 5 different vendors that align, are very tightly knit, that have the same goal in mind, and then having someone like Carahsoft be the glue as the channel partner to help bring those vendors to that customer has really been a big advantage for us.
And then next, I'd like to ask, how is the partner community helping or educating federal agencies in terms of prioritizing around cybersecurity threats and then allocating resources, to try to address them?
Yeah, another good question. I think the value of the partner community is we can work with our vendors and with our reseller partners to really bring the best of breed solutions to the customer. So we, as an unbiased ecosystem of partners, can really build that out, run user groups, do marketing, things like webinars, things like thought leadership, to really provide that unbiased view to the customers. I think customers all day long are getting calls from vendors saying, hey, my solution's the best, but having the partner community there to really build out that strategy and that roadmap for them is hugely valuable. And training is part of that. Any good security strategy, you have to have a training component. And that's where the channel really comes in to educate these guys and say, hey, it's not just using this product or this product, it's using them together and making sure that you have a good strategy, comprehensive strategy, and then know how to use it. Right, so it's not just buying the technology and implementing it. You got to actually use it properly to get the most out of it. So that's where we fit in. I think we do a great job, and companies like CrowdStrike are a huge help with that.
Well, Bryan Jenkins, thank you so much for joining us here at the CrowdStrike Government Summit.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it.